From the beginning, we were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
Are you immortal?
देख तो सही.
You're not mortal, man. Use a Fae.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha, Garan, could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Obviously एक औरत बोलेगी कि आदमी ज़्यादा खूबसूरत है.
नहीं तो औरत नहीं ये ड्रैगन है जो मैंने हमेशा कहा कि औरत खूबसूरत है. ये प्रिटी नहीं लगती इतनी.
और ये अच्छा लग रहा है.
नहीं ये नहीं अच्छा लग रहा. वाकई अच्छा लग रहा है. ये अच्छा लग रहा है.
सेम मॉडल है.
अच्छा ह्यूमन आलमेन में एक औरत है. ओके. ओ ये थोड़ी प्रिटी है. बारानी.
लॉक पिकिंग.
चोर है यानी.
Persuasion इसके पास रहेगी.
Well, persuasion and everything, yeah, okay. वो जोसेफ
ये लेते हैं.
जोसेफ. ओ, सेज क्राफ्ट भी है. रैक भी है.
तलवार यूज करते हैं.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
माना.
वाओ
अब नहीं बना सकता probably.
नहीं मत पीछे कर वो पीस बहुत प्यारा था मान
Black Lives Matter.
ये है
आंखें तो नजर भी नहीं आती है नहीं यार. लिपस्टिक क्या रखा है इसमें?
ओ वो पर्पल वाली अच्छी लगती है वो ये अच्छी लग रही है
गौर से बनाना है इसका.
मान क्यों अब दरवाजा लो सीरियस अच्छा देख इसके बाल कर सकते हैं हाँ हेयर स्टाइल नहीं वो जूड़ा अच्छा लग रहा था जूड़ा जूड़ा
गंजा बनाना है इसका.
मान मत थोड़ा पीछे से हाँ ये कर नहीं पीछे तक जुड़े नहीं ये
अच्छा।
दूसरा जुड़ा ये दिखा नहीं और इधर से और ये दिखा
ये तो ओरिजिनल है.
और हाँ वो जो जूड़ा है था ना वो अच्छा लग रहा था
ये
वो
अच्छा
थोड़ा
है.
मैच्योर लग रही थी नहीं ये नहीं है जूड़ा आगे कर
ये अच्छा है.
ये नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है यार
क्या नहीं अच्छा लग रहा? तेरे पास
जूड़े में-
टेस्ट नहीं है.
नहीं वो जूड़े में वो क्या कहते हैं थोड़ी सी मैच्योर लगती है रेड रखो ये बाल अच्छा लगता है
क्या उसको फेमिनिस्ट बनाना चाहती है?
नहीं
डार्क रहता है.
हाँ ठीक है हाँ ये अच्छा है
ये इतना सिंपल सा गार्बेज है.
मोहाक रख लो ये फेमिनिस्ट हेयर स्टाइल है
ये ज़्यादा अच्छा है इस तरह से. ये अच्छा बना तो है.
ठीक है बाबा रख ले
या फिर ये
हाँ ये रख ले ये अच्छा है
ज्वेलरी.
नोज पे ये वाली नहीं दूर कुछ और नजर नहीं आता उसको नोज पे नहीं लगवाते
बालियाँ हुई हैं.
दिखा नहीं अच्छी कोई दिन ऊँची और बाली है ये प्यारी है अबे यार
लिप भी है सही.
ओ मन नोजरी ये रख ले नोजरी दूसरी वाली तू क्या कर रहा है
ये आखिर में लगा है.
सुनिया ने लगाई हुई थी ना वो रोल वाली
बहुत बड़ी है.
हाँ छोटी वाली लगा जो शुरू में आई थी फर्स्ट वाली
ये अच्छी है.
ये ठीक है
तो नजर ही नहीं आती.
छोटी है ना उससे ज़्यादा बड़ी और थोड़ी ओ वाह नाइस प्ले ये भी अच्छा है ये भी प्यारा है ये बहुत खूबसूरत है
मैंने अच्छे टैटूज किए हैं. होराइजन टाइप का टैटू.
मन जो सेकंड वाला आया था वो बहुत खूबसूरत था
सारे करना है ऐसा.
सेकंड वाला जो मिल गया था
वो ये फार लग रहा है. इसका हम एडजस्ट नहीं कर सकते इस पे.
कलर थोड़ा चेंज कर दो
इस सुप्पो बैटमैन लग रही है. आई थिंक वो बालों की वजह से नजर नहीं आ रहा.
ब्राउन
तो क्या
अच्छा लग रहा था
इसके साथ नजर आता सब कुछ.
सेकंड वाला वो ये अच्छा लग रहा है ये कलर अच्छा लग रहा है ये तो थोड़ा डार्क कर दे हाँ ये अच्छा लग रहा है सेकंड वाला जो यहाँ से आया था इस साइड से सेकंड ही थोड़ा सा आगे कर थोड़ा सा ये वाला ये gorgeous लग रहा है दिस द हेडलाइन चूज ना करी तो बता ये भी अच्छा लग रहा है
ये अच्छा है. हाँ.
ये अच्छा है
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. कपड़े
One of the human women
कपड़े बाद में मिलेंगे.
looks Almain to me, and in good shape. These Almain women, wound tighter than a Varani crossbow. All right then, make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name her, I think we're done.
डेड बॉडीज का नाम
Put her with the
लगा
others.
ऐसे ही नाम रख लिया, मुझे भी बहुत प्यारा नाम आता है। R U N T D D D D D D D T I T H I।
ये मल्लू नाम नहीं है
नहीं, लेकिन इसका मतलब क्या कहते हैं, बर्निंग स्टार है। एक्चुअली प्यारा नाम है।
लेकिन ये इंडियन नाम है
हमारी
मुझे
कैरेक्टर
पता है ये इंडियन नाम है
हमारी कैरेक्टर पे अच्छा लगेगा। सीरियसली मान, यूनिक है और प्यारा है। बर्निंग स्टार है इसका
सस्ता नाम
मान। ये
fucking ये एरियल जैसा बेसिक नाम से ज़्यादा अच्छा है
मान, वो इतना प्यारा नाम था।
एना
एनास्तासिया रख ले।
एना काफ़ी
एनास्तासिया रख ले। एना इतना सिंपल नेम है, वो
हाँ।
इतना यूनिक और अच्छा नाम था।
एनाबेल
क्यों सारी दुनिया को छोड़ के तुझे एक डॉल का नाम क्यों रखना है? चकी रख लेगा तुझे, इतनी विदेशी रखना है।
चक्की सस्ता कैरेक्टर है जरा
इतना अच्छा मत कैरेक्टर है। तू रियली मत कर, सस्ता रखेगा।
सस्ती
वो रख लेना, मैंने तुझे नाम पहले दिया था। क्या फर्क पड़ता है? कौन सा तू उसका नाम सुन रहा है? वो लोग बोलेंगे थोड़ी उसका नाम, वो तो बस वर्डिंग में आएगा।
दुरागा
दुर्गा माती पे रख ले। रख ले नाम, वो लड़की का नाम है और इजी भी है, अच्छा
शिव
भी है। ओ माँ, लड़के का नाम है, तेरी लड़की है।
लड़कियां का भी रख सकते हैं
मान, वो आदमी का
लोटस हम fucking नो यार
नाम। अशुरा रख ले, अशुरा। इतना तुझे रखना, अशुरा रख ले, अशुरा। इतना गंदा नाम,
इसमें गंदा क्या है
इतना क्या कहते हैं, अजीब सा नाम है एकदम। बूढ़ी औरतों का नाम। अशुरा रख ले, अशुरा।
ये रेत का नाम है
रूमी रख ले, रूमी। रूमी
रूमी उसका fucking नाम है वो आंटी के बेटे का नाम
ओह, मेरे जो क्या कहते हैं, मैं यूजुअली जब अपने कैरेक्टर का नाम के कुरूमी, उसके अंदर से मैंने निकनेम बनाया रूमी। RUMI E रूमी। ये कुरूमी रख ले, कुरूमी KURUMI। जापानीज नेम है।
एक नाम पर क्यों मैं इतना टाइम ज़ाया कर रहा हूँ
अकीरा रख ले, अकीरा सबसे बेस्ट नेम है, अकीरा।
और एक लड़के का नाम है
नहीं, लड़कियों का भी नाम होता है अकीरा। उसका मतलब भी, उसका मतलब क्या कहते हैं, ब्राइट सन होता है।
लेकिन वो पता नहीं किस fucking एरा की लड़की है
कुछ नहीं होता, अकीरा नाम है, बड़ा प्यारा नाम है। या फिर साकुरा रख ले। ठीक है, फिर अकीरा ही रख ले।
साकुरा में क्यों रखूंगा
आयु रख ले, आयु। आयु
वो कौन है
आयु आयु
आयु अच्छा वो सिंगर जो है
हाँ, आयु नेम है।
उसका असली नाम है भी
आयु है।
लेकिन उसका नाम नहीं
उसका
है
नाम है ली योंग जू।
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
Are you serious? Did they just throw us? Like a lottery? ये मैं तो हमारी औरतों को नजर आ रही है।
नहीं इफेक्ट है के लिए डाला
Dude, we are jumping on carcasses. That is absolutely disgusting.
एक पुरानी है बाद उसका लाइक रिमास्टर है
Yes, that's it.
कैमरा इतना उड़ क्यों रहा है बताओ? हमने उसको लिटरली फेंका उधर।
तू फेंक रहा है
वेपन टेस्ट यार।
क्या हो गया?
Scatter, children of dust!
लड़ाई हो रही है ना, war हो
Scatter
रही है।
before the might of the Tuatha!
वहाँ देख क्या है?
Weak rats।
Stay away!
Obviously तो इतना बड़ा हीरो है।
कौन है ये जो स्टे हुए कर रहा है?
No child of dust shall escape.
Help!
Be nice
Anybody!
to this child of dust. I'm coming.
You!
Give me a
Up
second.
there, please help me!
More mortal
Please!
scum? No.
What are you?
All die.
Oh no।
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, I've seen you before. On the slab. It worked! By the tome, it worked! You're alive! You died. I don't know how or even where. The well restored your soul to your body, and we must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you.
I think
Professor Formerus Hughes. The Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going! He'll be in his study on the ground floor of the tower. At least, I hope he's there. And safe. The Well of Souls is just ahead. You'll see. And it works. It restored you to
Susco
life.
playthrough.
There will be plenty of time to explain later. We've got to get going. Let me get this going, and we can be on our way. Right this way. You go first.
Jack Amalur।
This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death. One of the storerooms. See if you can find anything useful. Wait. Do you hear something?
No, I don't hear something।
Thing More to offer!
है किधर मेरी शील्ड?
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it?
के पास है।
कुक कर ले, बेस्ट चीज़ है, दूध तो खाई सकता है। दूध तो खाई सकता है। अच्छा अभी ना बाहर अपने एरो दूध तो पहले तो शुरू
एरोज इन्फिनिट होता है। देख वापस आ गया। टाइमर होता है उनका।
Archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us.
तो मुझे कितना मारा?
It's over. Go, go!
और बाद में के लिए
Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size. More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly.
चल था ना। पता नहीं मैं करूँ।
Look at the mortal vermin scatter.
Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more. Incredible. What are you?
Yes.
भाई हमें भी नहीं पता, हम आपको ढूंढ के बताएंगे, हम अपनी लाइफ
कुछ भी
चेक
नहीं।
करेंगे।
कैसे तो चेस्ट होता है।
Ropes? Did you just get ropes?
इतना लंबा टेक्स्ट। लेकिन ये आर्मर तो था आप बताना।
But she looks sexy in that. So उसके boots में match होता है।
पहन सकते हैं।
लेकिन हम magician नहीं हैं.
Completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a pack. Not more spiders. Burn them. Burn them. Come on, there's no time to waste. I'll see you on the outside. If fate wills it, I bet you're still grog. I'll see you on the outside. If fate wills it.
See on the outside, फिर chase कर रहा हूँ जो. अब बंद करा.
Wait, you're not one of them. Ah, plate armor. Nothing protects quite
Plate
like
armor.
layers of impervious metal. Leather armor is thin. We'll give.
Fucking apps है मेरे प्लेयर के पास.
Reach an enemy's throat. This is where we part ways. Take whatever you want from this armory. Just make sure you get to Hughes. We can hold off the Tuatha here. I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them. We can't risk you getting killed. Just keep going past the top of the way. I'll see you on the outside.
Look at you, even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my lab. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing: the Well of Souls, the pursuit of immortality. And if we only had the
Kingdom
time,
Amalur.
there's so much we might learn from one another. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe.
अगर 10 से ज़्यादा साल पुरानी गेम ना होती तो हाँ.
Yes, you're right. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you going? Fascinating. Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow...
Yes, we should leave.
Yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have breached the lab! They're inside the lab!
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly!
ये डॉग क्या था?
Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive!
मुझे पत्थर लगता है। ऐसा environment है। Let's go.
Get moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
इतना भार
यही क्वेश्चन की जरूरत है तेरी लाइफ बहुत कम है
$259
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the town. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have. We should be safe here. At least.
Dispelling अगर कौन सा है और तेरे पास शॉट है ना सीज का तेरे पास शॉट है
Shard top. Alchemy? नहीं. skill चाहिए practical ये बेस्ट चीज इस गेम में Shrine of Mitharu.
जो सर्कल है उसको फॉलो कर go down this path, we're going to the correct way. तुमने कैमरे से ले लिया
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old fate weaver, eh? Did he? Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now. When he started his experiments here, he asked me if they'd ever be successful. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but its success would come on the day that Hughes was to die. The old man took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
Another victory! Fear not, sires. Lead the Marine
What? How? What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
भाई हमें खुद नहीं पता तुम मदद कर दे
You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible?
We're the chosen ones.
Come here.
Obviously, हमारे पास
I'm going to
और
do a
powers हैं।
reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes, other people write poetry. I peer into the weave of fate's
Beautiful.
tapestry and see people's deaths.
Beautiful.
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
I'm sure we make it.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what
Nervous?
fate weavers
किधर
do.
से? हमारी
I'll
तरफ
be
ये
seeing
पूरी
your
savage
place in the
होके खड़ी
pattern
इधर
of
से
destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that
Yeah,
much.
real as we can be.
I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of ballads. This
Man,
doesn't make sense.
life.
All mortal creatures, if this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it,
यही क्या
then
था?
your path is
My
yours to
thank you.
determine.
Normal लोगों की यही लाइफ होती है एक्सक्यूज मारने का यार ये बंदा इसे तंग कर रहा है मुझको
मैं सॉर्सरी थोड़ी करने लगा
सोसर ही बनना
चले मैं माइटी वॉरियर है मेरी कैरेक्टर
ठीक है रोग फिर बन रोग ज़्यादा cool।
रोग सिनीकी है
हाँ तो तेरे पास डायग्रेस है ना
ये चक्कर फेटलेस वन
ठीक है
फॉर्मिडेबल melee combatant
Damn it, it's the truth. At least, I think it is. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that. Or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry.
एक और दोस्त के पास चलते हैं।
I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one, but that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. What could this all mean? Still here, huh? What could this all mean?
You? I remember you. You're the one? How did you come back? How did you find me here? When I saw you with Edsel in the well, I ran. But it wasn't because I was afraid. I was coming to report that Hughes's experiment had succeeded. The Well of Souls is bigger than just one gnome's pet project. My contact pays well for information about its progress. I just send reports to make some money on the side. But I don't know how the Tuatha found out. This has nothing to do with them. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I don't have... Okay, here. I don't want any part of this. I'm going home to Odessa. Good. Shoot! Shoot! Leave me be! Shoot! Be gone! Shoot! Be gone!
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this. It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another... I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds. Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I'm a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started. She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are. Hope you stay in town.
इसके अंदर दुनिया का सारा आर्मर पड़ा हुआ ये देख।
कोई अच्छा से फिर आर्मर निकाल।
ये क्या है? चक्रम लेते हैं क्या? डैगर लेना क्या नहीं?
डैगर तेरे पास ऑलरेडी है। फूल
शील्ड
वाले
लेते
लेना,
हैं।
फूल वाले वो पेट वाले फूल दे। आर्मर अच्छा वाला ले, गंदा ना ले।
इमिनेंट
नहीं ये नहीं अच्छा, तू शॉर्ट लाइट वाले पे चल। अपनी इन्वेंटरी ना भर। आगे
ये
जाओ।
सॉर्ड्स हैं।
हाँ ऊपर चल।
लेते हैं 2-3
ये अच्छा है
न्यूजीलैंड।
शेपर्ड का देख।
ये क्या है?
डैगर वगैरह।
फे ब्लेड्स।
Money. I like it very much.
सॉन्ग
तेरी इन्वेंटरी बढ़ जानी है।
पता होगा।
The running man armor. कपड़े चेंज करना।
तलवार मेरे देखना।
Hideous है। Look at that. That was gorgeous. Look at that. Man, उल्टा उसमें। कितने awesome है ये।
मैं देखना ये क्या है?
Bruh, that is so cool.
ये क्या है?
इतना छोटा सा तूने ले लिया।
स्टेम बोल्स देखते हैं।
That looks devilish. That looks really nice.
ये लेते हैं।
Dagger जब मेरा ये अच्छा कपड़े
सरका एग्रेसिव मोड। ओ भाई नहीं
क्या हुआ?
तो सिविलियंस को मार सकते हैं।
किसको मार सकती है?
सिविलियंस को मार सकते हैं हम लोग।
तुम मत थैंक मान।
अच्छा अगर ये पूरा सेट इक्विप करेंगे तो ये मिलता है।
मान इसे ऐसे उतारी क्या है?
आर्मर हेलमेट हाइड कर सकते हैं। लेकिन रोब से कुछ नहीं मिलता ना, मसला ये है। फिटिंग 2D कैरेक्टर है। ये टॉप क्या है इसकी? ये क्या होना चाहिए?
सेक्सी टॉप है। बूट भी अच्छा है इसका, बूट नहीं है कोई। हाँ ये ठीक है, कोई सूट है। इतनी बड़ी चीज लोग पीछे चुकी है, जरूरत ही नहीं है। शील्ड अच्छी है इसकी।
ये अच्छी लग रही दिखने में। इनको वापस नहीं डाल सकते उसके अंदर।
चल बस लग रही है, मस्त लग रही है। तो तेरे पास अभी 5 और चीजें आ गई हैं।
इन्वेंटरी में वापस नहीं डाल सकता चीज़ें।
डाल सकते हैं।
रनिंग मैन सूट लें।
हाँ ले ले।
एक ही ऑप्शन है तेरे पास नहीं है। एक ऑप्शन है सिर्फ नहीं तेरे पास। साइड मिशन है। चिड़ी किधर है? पहाड़ पर?
Damn bandits. Watch.
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside? Nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from the plains of Erethel. I left home as a girl and travelled west.
ये पुरानी गेम है। 2009 के I think गेम है।
Found myself here in Gorhart.
हाँ। ठीक है।
Be careful in the forest.
By the way,
रियलिस्टिक कैरेक्टर है। किससे बात कर रही है मेरी कैरेक्टर? हेलो,
तुझे क्या पता? तू ऐसे खड़ा हुआ है, ऐसे खड़ा होकर चोरी चोरी बात करेगी ना।
मैं हिला भी नहीं सकता, वो लिटरली उसकी तरह देख भी नहीं रही है।
जो लोग कहते हैं हाँ भाई तो क्या न्यूज़ है, तो खड़ा रहता है एक्टिंग करते हैं, को पता नहीं वो किससे बात कर रहे हैं। उसका आर्मी लग रहा है, सेक्सी लग रहा है, उसके अलग ही उसके चेस्ट के ऊपर वो डिजाइन बना हुआ है।
इधर क्या? अच्छा क्या बुक? एक बुक क्यों दे रहे हैं? ओह शिट। मारो इनको।
Strange times.
तुझे क्यों चले गए तुम्हारे? तेरे पास अच्छा काम नहीं है?
अच्छा गाना गा रहा हूँ।
Not even the mission's locked its doors. I wonder what's going on.
बच्ची बेचारी को बाहर
There's Warsworn in the inn. They can help you find work if you're interested.
मुझे बिल्कुल फिक्र नहीं है मुझे।
It's reassuring to have the Warsworn. Do you need my touch?
लूट बुक शेल।
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
Not available. क्या फ्री है? मेरी हेल्थ मैक्स करती हो।
Be safe.
Be safe. चोरी ना करना उसकी चीज़ें। सोएगा उसमें। कम म्यूजिक कितना नया है। ऐसा लग रहा है विचर के अंदर आ गया मैं।
विचर में थोड़ी नेकेड गर्ल्स चाहिए पूरा करने के लिए।
ट्रेल उससे भी ज़्यादा और कुछ है गेम में। फिर वो एक ही चीज़ नहीं है।
मुझे पता है वो एक चीज़ नहीं है। आपको जेनर चाहिए, उसके बच्चे, उसकी
तो उसके बगैर भी पूरी गेम तो खेल सकते हो तुझे।
आपको जेनर चाहिए, आपको उसकी बेटी चाहिए, और आपको उसके दोनों वो चाहिए गर्लफ्रेंड उसकी।
बेटी नहीं, टेक्निकली उसकी बेटी थोड़ी होती है। उसकी बेटी नहीं है वो, बस उसको लाइक ट्रेन किया था उसने, लाइक स्टूडेंट टाइप, लेकिन वो बेटी की तरह समझता है वो। तेरे पास ऑप्शन होता है, अगर तूने सेक्स नहीं करना तो नहीं करनी जरूरत है।
Welcome to Gorehart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today? Goodbye.
भाई हर चीज चोरी नहीं होती है.
The brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize...
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the order has been toot, although one never knows what you have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So we at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears. And many of our youngest don't have the will to. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. Mitharu be praised. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms. Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village. Bless you, child.
Order that Mitharu has given us. I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos. That is what the mission fears. Do the half-truths of these wise men exhaust you as they do me? I have listened to their prayers for too long. There are other voices to be heard.
Finally, someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said, we're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth. If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere. Fine. What is it?
Two legs, please. Help me. Father Two. You believe me? Many think I am. I still have wolf thoughts in my head. But two-leg bodies are so clumsy. They can't. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them. Thank you, be warned. The sprites guard the well. Return swiftly.
For a while I thought only the Warsworn used the... Henry Kell's my name. Traveller by vocation. I have no trade, but I do have a job for one like yourself. It is the crossroads of the sub... To the west lies Gorhart village. To the north, most travellers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read than a human. These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring. The ballad is called Ring and Reprisal. I know little about it. In the story, a maiden asks a champion to reclaim a ring stolen by a troll. First, you must prove your prowess by hunting wild antelope and bring back something to lure the troll. At first listen, the Fae speak in riddles, but bend an ear. If you can... The House of Ballads is a place where the Fae revel, and who knows? You'd have better luck getting an answer from one of these damn Fae. You can find an antelope nearby. Bring them down and get proof of your kills. We'll need them later on. Good luck.
Well, glad to see that you made it here safe and sound. Hell, enough of that.
Interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here. I trailed a band of Tuatha to this place. They killed the Fate Weaver. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here. Now I know. They were hoping to find you. Knowing you, you're definitely involved. But something tells me I know you better than you knew yourself. Don't you remember me? I'm hurt. No time for introductions now. The Tuatha are still on the move. I'm certain that we'll see one another again. Soon. Be on your way.
What happened here?
It's dead. How did this happen? If so, then I sure didn't see her. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delak. It's a sacred place to we Fate Weavers. Somewhere that I was hoping to avoid. I was hoping Arden could take you, but I guess it comes down to me. Go, I'll meet you there. Once I give Arden a proper funeral. This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake. What's bothering you? I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but we'll get going. I'll meet you there.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tirin to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Doppelfar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Loselfar. Their minds, depraved and hatred-poisoned, twisted. Alfar struck Alfar over drink, at feast, when all else is merry, when peace reigns in havens. Hateful I am.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Infaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Delok. Because for some reason, you can change fate. In here, I can get a glimpse of the whole of the weed. Yes. It doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the theater of fate. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. It's the root. I'm hoping that the stone... In we go.
So brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied, he is vitality. He rescued Princess Luna to take as his own. King of Strand, Prince of Tara.